The one thing I am concerned about is the lack of a consistent run game, because everything can't, as you know, Chris, everything can't be on the quarterback. He's going to have to make sure that they implement that run game and see what happens. But I thought he was really good. I thought he controlled everything. You know, being able to throw the ball down the field and make big plays, come on, that opens up everything else underneath.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, Rodney, you're right. There was no run game tonight. Yeah, the Bears have been a tough matchup for them as far as running the ball over the last few years. They got a lot of big people up front, no doubt. I think the cool thing is, and you guys saw it in person, and I don't know, you tell me what Matthew Stafford's arm looked like in person. But regardless, the different thing about the Rams, I think, as we go forward this year, when they couldn't run the ball in the past, the offense fell flat. Now, we saw tonight, yeah, they couldn't run the ball, but that's not the only thing about this offense now with Matthew Stafford. He can bring a drop-back pass element to them that they did not have. And, of course, the big play ball is really going to scare defenses and help that run game find its footing here as we go without Cam Akers and company.
And, Chris, Stafford got the ball to everybody. It was just whoever he wanted to get it to, whenever he wanted to get it to him. Which of the playmakers caught your eye?
I would say Van Jefferson. The fact that he's the third wide receiver, second-year guy, just being able to make big plays on a stage like this and be able to haul in the ball and make those plays. I thought this young man was terrific. I know they brought in Deshaun Jackson. He's a guy that he's made a lot of big plays in his life, but he's always injured. So if you can get a young guy like a Van Jefferson to come in and just, you know, be able to make those contributions. And Tyler Higbee was another guy. Yeah. I mean, I think this tight end, he's very capable of catching 70 passes, 800 yards, 6 to 8 touchdowns.
Let's hear from the head coach. Here was Sean McVay on some of their great playmakers.
I'm more worried about, you know, being able to move the ball and score points. And so you do want to be cognizant of that. I think the best offenses have the ability to do both, but I think it was more a result of minimal plays, but also being able to, you know, run some things that we thought was the smartest way to be able to move the football against a really tough defense. They did a good job being able to be stout at the point of attack in some of the runs, and they were doing some things that kind of forced us to shift in the direction of throwing a little bit early on, and then I thought the balance got back to kind of what we want in that second half. But it was, you know, they're a tough defense. They've done a great job. They've got great personnel, and that's always a factor for us for sure.
Was it to see explosive plays in the first game?
Yeah, it was exactly what we had wanted, and it was from a bunch of different guys. You look at Van, you look at Cooper. Tyler Higbee has what I think was a 37-yard catch, you know, and then what an individual effort on the third down and long for Cooper when we throw him the little bubble screen. But Robert Woods made a lot of plays. I thought a lot of different guys made some great contributions, and we still have some things that we can improve on. But I was really pleased with the offensive line as well. To go against that defense, those guys, that personnel, when you're talking about Khalil Mack, Robert Quinn, got a ton of respect for Akeem Hicks. And so for those guys to come away with just that one sack when we were backed up is a real credit to them, and was very pleased with them as a whole.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.